Just before ABC 17 News at 5, you watched one of the longest-running game shows.
Every year, 200,000 people start the process of becoming a Jeopardy contestant. And with each level, that number dwindles down to the final 500.
ABC 17's Meredith Haynes followed Mid-Missourians through the last round of the interview process and found this one could be the most fun and the most revealing. Meredith.
Well, 200,000 people sign up on Jeopardy's website to take the online test. Roughly 100,000 actually go through with that first step. Out of those, the show invites 2,000 to 3,000 for personal interviews and yet another test to weed out the actual 400 to 500 contestants we see every afternoon. This is where we meet up with 4 Mid-Missourians vying for one of those coveted spots. It's 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning in a Kansas City hotel. What's just a normal morning for most is a dream come true for these folks.
You should have your photo. The Robert took an answer sheet.
They're taking the final steps to become a contestant on
This is Jeopardy!
That's right. Through this door is nothing but possibility.
The contestants today are in the pool for 18 months.
Which means they could get the call to be
Let's meet today's contestants.
at any time. Meet Mike, Ian, Matthew, and Noel, Mid-Missouri's 4 hopefuls. They've been watching for decades. But what made them go from watching to vying for?
Is there another $3.5 million winner in this room?
People have been telling me I should try it.
I feel like I can do as well as the contestants.
Remember, they're part of the elite, the 2,000 to 3,000 who made it past the online test.
I mean, it's pretty exciting, I think. I mean, these are, like the best of the best.
I think you have to assume everyone in the room is really, really smart.
So what will it take for one or all of our neighbors to make it on the actual show?
We want to watch them play the game. Do they understand how to play the game? Or are they getting the mechanics, first of all?
A major part of the game, the categories.
We start off with travel and tourism.
And our contestants have their favorites.
I kind of like the ones that everyone else is afraid of, like opera or before and after.
Probably history.
Oh, history I do really good at.
Probably something to do with movies.
And their least favorites.
Geography.
Asian geography.
I would say probably opera.
Opera.
By the way, these contestants won't get to prepare.
We don't know what material somebody's going to play. So it really is kind of luck of the draw if you get a minister and he gets the Bible category.
And for most of the hour-and-a-half audition, these contestants practice and practice, except for when they're taking another test. Yes, another test to help the Jeopardy staff whittle down the 2,000 to 3,000 to the 400 to 500 on-air contestants. Except this one has a catch.
You all promise you will not discuss this test outside this room.
Stop. As much as I want to show you all the secrets to becoming a contestant on Jeopardy, I can't let you see the following questions, but here's some final Jeopardy music while we wait. Wonder how our hopefuls did.
I think I did fairly well. There was one that I guessed on and that I heard after in the discussion that I guessed right.
I think I did fairly well on the written test, yes.
But remember, it's not just their scores, but their personalities and, again, how they play the game. Remember, to get to attempt to answer in the form of a question,
They're going to try to beat him on that signaling device.
We're going to talk about the signaling device because that's its official name, the signaling device.
our contestants go through a mock game against their competitors, just like they will if they make it on air. It's not complicated, but
people are very intimidated by the buzzer, but I don't believe that really becomes a stressful issue until they're actually on the show.
That's because it's not about pressing a button, but timing.
And while these clues are being read, the squares will be gray, which means you should not ring in. When the clues are done being read, the squares are going to go from gray to yellow.
The bridge of this place. John.
What is San Luis Rey?
So that's how they do it.
Knowing that there are little, lights on the side that they can't ring in, I always kind of wondered what the signal was.
Now Matthew, Ian, Mike, and Noel must put all their knowledge into use again, just in case.
About 4 or 5 weeks before they tape the show, they'll know.
So after the auditions end, these four will just wait for the call, hoping they can unveil just one more secret.
Selling beer there for 10 years. You finally...
I'd like to see what he's like off camera versus how he is on.
Probably the most fun for everybody to find out is how crazy and silly Alex can be on stage. He's got a great sense of humor.
Make just one more dream come true.
If I don't win, at least I was on TV.
But at least...
Just making it to this level is a thrill, so.
Looking at this today here is a life experience.
Now, our 4 Mid-Missourians are in the contestant pool. They can receive the call in 2 weeks, 18 months. In the meantime, they're not allowed to take the online test during that time, which means not again until 2015. It can take several tries, which means several years before making it onto Jeopardy!
All right. Thank you, Meredith.